Okay, beautiful. Excellent. That's working. Okay, sweet. So yeah, we'll go ahead and jump right into things, I suppose. I've been told I'm supposed to tell you about video clips, slideshows, and the store. Is there anything else you want to, well, we'll take a look at whatever we want once we
Okay.
jump in here. But yeah, well, I guess, do you have like, what is your talk, what's your talk about, I guess?
Well, she was gonna try to change the title because I think what they had on paper already was like something like the power of automations, but we didn't feel like, I mean, I don't know, I don't use the automations. I would love to know how to do the automations. She was gonna change that, and more or less she said maybe I can just do like a demo of like how to use or how I would use PickTime.
Okay, cool.
So that's about where it would be. And I did have one question on, even with me using it, like currently, I would go in and I would put a gallery together for images for some people. And when they go in and pick their favorites, I am having a cross up there. Like, say if you picked 5 images, and the way I would go into it is I would preview the gallery and I click the little heart and I see what 5 you picked. But I don't know the easier way to now go and just add the 5 and hide, and I hide the rest. But there's a simple way, like once you pick your favorites, that I can go in and now make those the ones that you now see. I've been doing some more finessing around it, but I'm like, it gotta be an easier way.
Yeah. I think there is an easier way. So let me go ahead and just share my screen with you. And I actually have your account pulled up, so we can just go ahead and take a look at some things here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just pop into a gallery real quick. Let me see if they've got any favorites. Okay, so there are some favorites. So for this, if you go to the Photos and Media tab, and where all the photos are, there's this filter and AI search right here. And this is actually where you can filter through just their selected favorite photos. So what I would do is usually I create a new scene and then go up to the filter and then select just their favorites. And then you can select all of their favorites. And then over here in the manage photos section, you can move it to a different scene in the gallery. So like the final images, basically. And then after that, it won't be visible here because we just have one scene. But if you have multiple scenes, there will be an option under these 3 dots right here to hide the scene. And then you can just hide it from your main client so they don't have access to it anymore.
Okay. Yeah, and I had been doing that. Then it looks so weird because from my view, when I go to the preview gallery, it looked like they're all still there, and I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I know, that is the one thing about it. So you do just want to keep that in mind. But yeah, for the client, they won't see it after that. So, and that's how I do it with like my portrait clients too. I'll just hide the scene after I'm done editing the final photos.
Okay.
But yeah, you can also, having people mark photos as favorites is like a perfectly good way to do it. And if that works for you, like you can totally keep it that way. But there's also this client selections option. This is nice if you need your clients to select like a specific amount of images for any reason. So you can title it like final images or like album selects or something. And then with the selection request, the client still marks which photos they want for their selection. And then once they're done, there's actually a button that they can click to send it back to you as the photographer. So that way, if, with a favorites list, they might edit their favorites list after you've already looked at it, maybe, and then that could maybe cause confusion. But with this, once they send it back to you, then it's like final, basically. So this is also an option for you, but you know, a lot of photographers just use the favorites for that. So if it works for you, you know,
If I know that they can only
perfect.
pick 5 images, I should
Mm-hmm.
come to workflow, click client selection, and make it where, okay, pick 5, and then that way they're only going to be able to pick those 5 and then
Yep.
just send it right back to me. Okay, that's
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So
okay.
yeah. But let's see. Oop, I'm clicking random things now. But yeah, so let's talk about the slideshows, I think, because those are really fun. I love the slideshows. When we first launched our slideshow feature, which was actually a couple of years ago at this point, but I was like, why would anybody make a slideshow? You know, it would always take me so long to make, like hours and hours, and in Adobe Premiere, like trying to move all the files and stuff. And I was like,
Yeah.
why, you know? But one of my coworkers, he was like, no, I give a slideshow to pretty much all of my clients. And it just like creates that emotional connection back, you know, to their photo session or their wedding day or something like that. And it really makes your clients feel more connected to their images too. So what I do now is I like don't tell my clients that I'm going to make a slideshow for them, so it's like a big surprise when they open their gallery and, you know, they've got the beautiful slideshow. And with PicTime, the slideshow creation is like so fast and easy. Well, I could still spend an hour, you know, changing the designs and everything, but again, in the photos and media tab, this is where you can create your slideshow and, you know, do your blogs and all of that too. But we'll click here to create a slideshow. Although actually, let me see. Let's see if we can find, do you have a wedding gallery on here, or is it mostly portraits? Oh, here's a good one. Let's do this one.
Yeah, that's some engagement pictures, I think.
Yeah, those ones are cute. I mean, making a slideshow for like portraits, I think is also good. But like headshots, it's maybe a little bit less necessary just because the photos are all kind of the same. But it's definitely very nice for like weddings and engagements. So we'll go ahead and go to create our slideshow here. And then you can change your style of the slideshow. You can also set up the format of it as well. And we'll talk about the formats a bit more in a second here, but we'll go ahead and click continue. And then we can select our images. So again, you can use the filter and AI search right here. You can filter through like the client's favorites, or if you rate your photos or do like color labels in Lightroom or anything like that, you can also like filter for your 5-star rated images or something. But for this, we'll just select all, and then we can click to add our photos. So within like 2 seconds, you know, we've got a beautiful slideshow pretty much ready to go. But we can, of course, go in and change things. We can even change the style as well. Let's see, can I make it like, let's do editorial. Oh yeah, that's fancy. And then you can also, this is where I can get crazy and, you know, adjust the design and change everything. You can really, you know, change the orientation, you know, move different images over from different slides and, you know, rearrange things and stuff. But the thing that I think is most fun about the slideshows is the music portion. There's this, we have, oh gosh, I think like 5,000 songs on here now, or like 6,000. And the music here is already licensed. So it's like you don't have to pay extra for it or anything like that. And if anybody uploads the slideshow to like YouTube or Vimeo or TikTok or Instagram or any place like that, you shouldn't get a copyright warning. And there's also, you get like a license code for like YouTube and stuff. So, which is really nice. It takes forever for me to find good music, and then you always have to pay extra for it, which is obnoxious. But with this, it's already here, ready to go. And there's lots of different fun
When
songs.
you say you get a license code for like YouTube, where does the license code come? Like after you
That's
upload
a good
it?
question. So here, let's see. I'll click continue. I wonder if you can actually find it right here in this editor. You might have to you definitely see it when you download. Okay, it won't let me download it yet, but when you actually download the slideshow, that's when the code will pop up for you, and then you can just pop it right into YouTube. So yeah, it's pretty easy to do.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can also sell the slideshows too. You can also, of course, allow free slideshow downloads, but you can sell them. And I feel like that would be a really fun sort of add-on for like portrait clients or like senior photos, or I mean, you know, you can have your business model be whatever you want, but I think it's really fun to offer like a social media slideshow for like $5 to $25, you know, and that way you can make a little bit of extra money and give your clients like a really fun, unique product for them to buy too.
In doing that, where it says slideshow video price option, so that's an area where you would have already, once we go to the store area, you would show me where we would have done that.
Yes, exactly. So I'll show you that in a second too. But yeah, that's the slideshow. So I'll go ahead and click done. I'll go ahead and just hide it in the gallery so your clients won't actually see it or anything, but you can always make it visible if you want to. But the other thing about slideshows that I think is actually my favorite is after you create one slideshow, if you click on the 3 dots right here, you can actually duplicate your slideshow into a different format. So I'll create like a desktop version of the slideshow and then a social media version of it for my clients so they can actually share their photos easily. And so we can click continue, and then it will just reorient all of the images basically. Okay,
Nice.
I'm gonna actually just exit out of that. There we go. We'll hide that one too. So yeah, then you've got 2 different versions of the slideshow, and you can also sell them at different price points too. So maybe you have like the full wedding gallery desktop version, you know, and you can sell it for like $200 or give it, you know, for free too. And then you can have like the quick social media version and sell that for like $5 or, you know, whatever. Or again, give that away for free as well, because then you have your branding on it too. And that's kind of like free marketing, right?
Nice.
So yeah, I really love the slideshows. I highly recommend playing around with it and just like seeing how your clients react to them, because I think they'll love it.
And when we're doing a slideshow, okay, so I see the slideshow is a combination of the images that's from this gallery is making it. What about, well, that's probably video. So because I was getting ready to say, if I took any like BTS video clips during a session, or even when the slideshow, like do PicTime do any type of GIFs at all where it do the little
you can, yeah, you can upload GIFs into the gallery. You can't create GIFs in PicTime. Okay. So yeah, you'd still have to do that separately. But I think that's pretty easy to do with like Adobe Premiere and other programs. You would just export it as a GIF basically. And I think you can even, I think there's even like GIF maker websites that you can just pop your video in and then it spits it out as a GIF. But yeah, with the slideshows, I think you can only show photos. So you can't add like video clips or GIFs or anything like that to the slideshow, unfortunately. Okay. But yeah, the video clips is really fun. And actually there's 2 different types of videos that you can add to PicTime. You've got your video clips, and then you have your featured videos. And clips will go alongside the photos in the photo stream. And they're, I think, yeah, up to 3 minutes long. But I'd say usually like 20 to 30 seconds, like even like 10 to 20 seconds. They're just like really short BTS clips. And they're always available for download for free for your clients. So they're like nice, quick ways for them to be able to share moments from the day with their friends and family. Versus featured videos, which can be up to 90 minutes long. And these are more for like like a proper wedding video or like a ceremony or like the speeches or something. I mean, I've used it for like creative videos too. You know, you can upload any video you want really, but with the featured videos, you can actually sell those. So like you could sell the extra speeches from the weddings or do like a blooper reel or something, you know, or even like offer the full wedding, you know, service as well. But yeah, basically the featured videos you can sell, and then the clips are what's available for free for your clients. You can also, you know, have clients download a featured video for free too, but it totally just depends on your business model and what you want to do and what the video is. So but yeah, I think it will be really fun because like the BTS moments are so cool, and then they'll share it on Instagram and like tag you in it, you know. It's like photo shoots are such a fun, special moment, you know, even if it's just headshots, it's like, oh, this is my headshot gallery, right? It's very fun.
Yeah, because sometimes, well, most time, like whatever type of session I'm doing, whether it's a wedding or portrait session or headshot, whatever, I typically get it like a little BTS of them like standing there and getting ready, or me taking a shot of them. So that would just be cool. So is the clips and the videos both uploaded in this one spot, the featured video?
Yes. Yeah, so the photos and clips, they go into the scenes right here, and then a featured video will go into its own personal scene, basically.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So I know so I started working for PicTime, oh gosh, way back in 2016, so I don't even know, 9 years ago, and I've been waiting for the video feature since that time. So I love the videos. I think they're fantastic. So yeah, that's the video stuff. And let's go ahead. Well, do you have any other questions about the videos or clips or anything?
Probably my last question with that would probably be, so you can add multiple clips, but only one feature video.
Well, you can still add multiple featured videos, but they just have to be in the same featured video scene. They can't be, you know, mixed in with the photos and clips. So here, I'll show you. Well, okay, here. I'll make this visible for like just 2 seconds here. So wait. Yeah. We'll make it visible just so we can see it. So we'll just pretend this slideshow is a featured video. So it will pop up like right here in its, you know, big, huge display. And then if you upload a second featured video, it would show up like right underneath it, basically. Yeah. Versus the clips, you'll be able to see them move around.
It's in there. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and actually, I do have another gallery pulled up here that kind of shows it too. So we've got a featured video here. And then this is a separate video. And yeah, here's one with 2 videos stacked on top of each other. And then in the photo stream, well, here we've got it set up as like GIFs, or not GIFs, as like reels or like TikTok videos. So you can, you know, kind of display them like this. And then you can also see them just like in the photo stream right here too. So it's really fun because it adds like,
okay, so you created those somewhere else and just uploaded them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, PicTime doesn't have a video editor yet, but that would be cool too.
Yeah, that would be real cool.
Yeah. I don't know if we have plans for that necessarily, but okay, let me go ahead and hide this again. So, and here you can actually hide the slideshow on certain devices. So in theory, if you made 2 duplicate versions of the slideshow, you could show the mobile version on mobile devices and then the desktop version on desktop devices. I like showing them in, you know, everywhere anyways, though, just so the client always knows that it's there. But yeah, you can change that display if you wanted to. Okay. But yeah, okay, let me also, let's just delete that too. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and go over to the store. So that's found in your settings and then store pricing. There's also this store settings right here too, if you ever want to like update the way the payment is handled. This hold orders feature is maybe, I think it's the most important thing on here. Basically with this, if your client places an order, it's first held in your PickTime account for 1 day, and then you can edit the order, like update the cropping on the photos. You can upload retouched files as well, and just generally make sure that the order looks good. So it's a nice little safeguard for your clients to make sure they don't accidentally have, you know, anybody's arms cut off or anything like that. And also, I always tell my clients that if they order through the shop through me, that, you know, I'm looking at every order they place. You know, I'm making sure the file looks good and, you know, it's retouched and stuff. So it also has like a quality sort of factor to it, so that they're more likely to print through me and not, you know, Walmart or someplace like that. So yeah, definitely recommend this hold orders feature. I would maybe even update it to like 3 days, just because, you know, I will tend to put things off until the last minute, so I need more than a day to do it.
Because if you say 1 day, whatever day you say, after that day is up, it's going to automatically process the order.
Yes, correct, correct. So, and also you don't necessarily have to change anything with the order as well. Like you can just let it go through too. So yeah, there's that. But then we'll go ahead and we'll go over to our store pricing. And this is where you can see all of the products once they load. There they go. And I see you've already got a price list here, so we'll take a look at this one.
I haven't changed anything with it, though. I think I was maybe getting ready to start doing something with it. But
yeah, maybe. I wonder. Let's take a look. I'll go in here to just the print product. And basically with we do have this added. Okay, cool, beautiful. We just launched a new feature called volume pricing. This was originally called tiered pricing, but we're updating it a little bit. I don't think it's actually fully here yet, so it's still the old tiered pricing here. But anyways, you'll see an update on that in a couple days here. But yeah, I think you did. Yeah, you've got Miller selected as your printer for all of the prints here. So I assume you've probably picked Miller for pretty much everything else. Oh, we've got FLORICOLOR here. So maybe, okay. I'm going to start us out here with a new price list, actually, I think. So we can come over here and click Edit Price List. And I'm going to just call this, okay, wait, what was it? KCD. So we'll do KCD. Oh, hello, caps lock. Yeah, we'll call it 2025. I'll just write test in it for now, so that you know it's not real yet. You can go and edit this and, you know, fix it up or delete it if you want to. But basically, when you create a new price list, you can select the printers that you want to use. So we've got Miller, and basically what happens is, for your priority 1 printer, the system will look at a product, and if Miller's, your priority 1 printer, can fulfill that product, then it will select Miller's as the lab. But if Miller's doesn't have that product, then it will go to your priority 2 printer, and then so on and so forth. So basically, I would recommend having between just 1 lab or maybe 2, just because if you have more than 1, your client may potentially have shipping costs from both places if they order 2 products from 2 different places. So I usually recommend just having 1 lab. That way the shipping is a little bit easier for your clients. And Miller's is great too. I think they can fulfill most of the products as well. So we'll go and select Miller's, unless, do you have another printer that you want instead?
No, it's them in FLORICOLOR, so Miller's is fine.
Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we've got our pricing presets over here on the right. Generally, well, ultimately the pricing just depends on who you are and what photography you do, right? But generally I'd say the premium one is for like weddings and fancy one-time events. And then your basic pricing preset is for things like reoccurring kind of photo sessions. So like yearly family photos, I would have it as a basic pricing. You know, maybe things like headshots and senior photos, but again, that's kind of like maybe a fancy one-time event, so you may want to do the premium pricing. But also, once we actually select one of these, you can go in and change the prices for the individual products too.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and we'll just click to create it. And then this one only has Miller's products selected, so it's basically ready to go now. But if you wanted to, you can go in and like, you know, check mark other products that you want to set up. I'd say Bay Photo is another really great option. They're pretty affordable in terms of the cost, so you can, you know, mark up the price for your clients a little bit more on them. And they also ship out of California, and they're pretty quick with the shipping too. So I'd say they're a pretty good all around sort of choice. But yeah, so then you can go in and like, you know, unselect any sizes you don't want to offer, or maybe, you know, if we go in here for like our prints, you know, maybe you don't want to offer any matte prints, for example. So we can go in and just deselect all of the matte prints. Or we can select all of them and have Bay Photo fulfill, you know, kind of the funky sizes here. So you can really get to customizing your shop pretty much however you want.
Well, that's good that it knows which lab don't do what or do, you know.
Yes, exactly. And then actually another thing with the store pricing that I think you might like is if we go over here to the settings, there's this pickup option, and you can actually offer like a local pickup for your clients if you want them to pick up their products at your studio. So this is kind of, I've never used this feature because, well, I don't have a studio. But I think this could be a good option for you if you wanted to do it. But otherwise, the products would just ship directly to the clients. You can also actually have the products ship to yourself first as well. So I have this set up for like the fine art albums on my wedding price list. So any wedding album will come shipped to me first, so I can double check and make sure it looks good and add, you know, all of my fancy branding and things like that to it. So that's also an option too. You can kind of use that.
So if you had your album, so your albums have its own store name or something?
Well, it's for my wedding price list, and you can set up this ship to me first per type of product. So I have it set so that only the albums ship to me first. Okay. So if the client orders any other sort of products, it will still go off to them, and I won't have to deal with it. The album is about the only thing I can handle. But yeah, it is nice for certain products, and you can also do it for all of your products too. Like that's totally
definitely the albums for sure.
Oh yes. But yeah, you can also have different price lists for like different types of photo sessions. If your clients if you do like a European wedding or something, you can have a European price list, you know. You can even have like, I've got one for like my studio portrait clients. And that one has like digital products and, you know, like things that are more catered to like headshots and stuff. So you can really play around with the store pricing in that way as well. And yeah, so speaking of digital products, let me find the slideshows. So you've got the photo download. You can actually sell like your downloads if you wanted to.
Okay, so this would be for the digitals.
Yes.
Download.
Yeah. So you can do it, you know, price like, you know, I mean, I have seen people sell high-res downloads anywhere from $1 to like $1,000 for a high-res file. So you can pretty much do, I don't know if they've actually sold it for 1,000, but I've seen pretty much everything. So you can, do it like $25 per download, or you can use this volume pricing, which again, it's going to be updated here in like, gosh, maybe even like one day. It might be totally new the next time you look at it. But basically, you can offer your clients a discount the more products they add to their shopping cart. So, for example, if they, have 20 photos or more, you can make each additional photo just like $10 each or something.
Oh, okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And once the update for this happens, it will be like even easier to understand because we've got a graph and like it does more math for you and stuff. So it'll be funny because the next time you see it, it'll basically be completely changed. That's
okay.
But yeah, so there's that. And then it's the same sort of thing for the slideshows and videos. You've got up to, 6 different price options. So I just do it like, $25 all the way up to like, $500. I don't think I've ever sold a video or anything for 500, but, again, it just depends on who you are. And then when you go to edit the slideshows and the videos, you can just select which price option you want to apply to that particular one. So it's pretty easy to do.
Do you think, or do it make sense to have like those price options different due to like the length of the video?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I would definitely say length. I mean, maybe like it depends on like the particular content of the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
The wedding video, 90 minutes might be 500, for example.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Versus like maybe like a quick, portrait video, if it's like a minute or something, you may do that for like $50 or $100, I don't even know. You can pick whatever price you want, really. But yeah.
Can those titles be edited where it says portrait A, B, C, D?
Oh, that's a good question. You can't edit these, but this is just an internal name for this particular product. Your client won't see price option A. They'll just see the video itself and then the price. But for the photo downloads, you can actually change the name of them if you want to do like, oh gosh, I don't even know. I don't know what you would change it to, but you can customize pretty much everything about the photo downloads. You can even add like download terms and conditions. You can also even upload a like custom like license release form for your downloads too. Like giving your clients permission to print them out or use them on their book cover or whatever. So yeah, you can get pretty wild with the customization of the photo downloads at least. But yeah, that's the only product name that you can actually change. So
okay, got it.
But yeah, let's see, how are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing great on time. What else? Do you have any other questions about the store pricing itself?
No, because I mean, what you just showed me was how to add the pricing, what products, depending on the vendor, what would automatically pop up. And like, say if this was Miller's and I didn't want to do a gallery board, I would just uncheck it. It's just letting me know that Miller's offers these things.
Yeah.
And if I wanted to pick something that was grayed out, it's just going to automatically show me which vendor I can then get that from as well.
Right.
So I think that's good.
Cool.
In that area.
Sweet. Yeah, the only other thing I think that might interest you is these custom packages. So we've got custom products where you can basically create any product for your clients and print it out yourself, or it can be like a digital product or something. And then you've also got your product packages. And these are, you can basically group multiple products together and sell it to your clients at a single price point. So I think this is really good for like portrait clients because you can, you know, offer them, let's see. Well, we've got some templates, but you can create whatever combination of products you want. But they come with like, you know, a certain amount of products, maybe even a certain amount of high resolution downloads too. And it's just a way to simplify the decision making for your clients. So for example, I have a couple wedding packages where we've got the basics where it's like, these are the products you absolutely have to have. Like, I'm requiring you to buy these products basically, versus the luxury package where it's like, these are all of the extra goodies that you may want to have, you know, and having the different price points for the different packages will also help clients make a quick decision because they're basing it, you know, on how much they want to spend versus having to go through and pick out specific products and things like that because you've done it for them as well. So you can always set this up. You can use the templates, or you can like create a totally new custom package and then group whatever products you want together and sell them at a single price point. But it's definitely not required. It's like, you know, an extra step for the shop. And it does take a little bit of time to set up, but I mean, it is fun too. So
one thing that I did do, I just did like some headshots for this women's organization, and I gave them a great deal. But I had went into my HoneyBook and created like a pay link, you know, where it hey, if you got one photo, like let's say if I did it for one photo was $50. If you got 5 photos, I gave you a discount, it was $150. If you got 10 photos, it was this price. But I ended up doing it through HoneyBook. But you said I could have created some type of custom packaging here like that.
Yeah, you could have either done it through the custom package, or you could have honestly just done it through the volume pricing right here. Yeah, it kind of just depends on how you want to display it for your clients, you know.
And how would they get this? Like, say if I had it here, it's in this. I did the high volume, edit volume pricing, and they had those 3 different options. So when I sent them their photos, what I would have only just had this one photo download option in the store. I would have to create a whole store just for them.
Yeah. So you would just create a new price list and then, you know, call the new one like digital downloads only or something. Yeah, and then they would only see that product in the shop, basically.
Okay.
Yep. But then you could also throw in other products and maybe they'll buy more stuff too, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Cool.
Because I also want to start doing, like, if I ever do that again, because I never really did that because I don't really, you know, sell digitals really. But it made me think because one of the people was like, well, I want all of them. Like, oh, maybe I should have okay, if you got the 1, 5, or 10, or if you want the full gallery, here's a discounted rate of this amount and you can have everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Cool. Sweet. Okay, we're still doing good on time here. Do you have any other questions about the store pricing itself at all?
Not the store pricing. I do have a couple other things, but not the store pricing.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Let's go ahead and go through your other questions, and then if we have time, I'll show you the sales automations too. So
okay. So just well, this is a question for you in general. Is there like a test account? Like if I am displaying at this conference pick time, do they allow you to work like through a dummy account, or would I have to use my account?
Oh, that's a good question. We have like demo accounts. Like the other gallery I showed you was from a demo account. You might ask Aga if there's like a certain account that she wants you to use or a certain gallery she wants you to show. But you can it might be that you just create like a test gallery in your account.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And in these galleries, I've seen it before where people have text in between,
Mm.
like
Mm-hmm.
wherever you're saying. What is your experience with that? Or like, do you like that? Do you?
I think it's fun because it's just a nice way to like customize the view of the gallery a little bit. So that's also in the Photos and Media tab. If you click on this little T button right here, that's where you can add your text. And I've used it for everything from like giving the client download instructions and or like how to select their photos for the favorites. Or you can even use it for like, more creative things. You can add a little poem for the weddings or, add the location or something. Or even like a welcome message for everybody in the gallery. Oh, hello, Kitty. Hello. Hi.
Okay.
So yeah, you can pretty much use it for whatever you want. But yeah, it does add like a nice little flair to the gallery.
Okay. That was the only question I had
Cool.
there. So we can look at the other stuff with the you said automations, right?
Yes. Yeah, I really love the marketing apps, particularly because like I'm not a salesy photographer. I don't like the idea of like bugging my clients and asking them to buy things from me. Like that is I hate that, right? Some people are really good at it and that's fantastic, but I'm just not, I can't do it. But that's why I really love the automations because it's all written out for you. Okay, getting your detail here. It's all written out for you by like our marketing team and here, I'll go ahead and click on here. So they're actually, the sales apps are in two different places. You've got the campaigns tab and then the automations tab. And your campaigns are more of like one-time events or just like a general discount. So you've got like things for different holidays. Our classic holiday sale app is a really big one for like Black Friday and Christmas and stuff. And then, of course, you've got your general coupon, which you can basically set up any kind of discount you want with that. And then we've also got the automations, which will either follow the like life cycle of the gallery or it follows different sales strategies. So for example, we've got the gallery expiration, which will send a discount to your clients right before the gallery expires. Oh my gosh, all my cats are about to get into the plants. Sir, please do not. It's like birds outside right now. They're going crazy here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so sorry. There's many distracting things happening around me. But yeah, these will follow different sales strategies. So for example, I'd highly recommend using the abandoned cart and early bird ones. The early bird app will send a discount to your clients after they visit the gallery for the first time. So I've actually customized the email in mine to, say like, thank you for visiting. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to support you and stuff. Oh, by the way, here's a discount while you're excited about your new gallery. And then the abandoned cart app, this one will send out a discount to clients after they leave items in their shopping cart for a certain period of time. So, and it's really nice. Like it's kind of wild to see the apps actually working for you because one time I even had clients like email me responding to the abandoned cart email saying like, oh my gosh, thank you for this discount, Lauren. Like that was so kind of you. Like I'm going to go complete my order right now. And like from my perspective, I didn't even know they had items in their shopping cart.
Right.
Sent out the email automatically. So it's really fun to see them in action and like, ultimately at the end of the day, like, like I want my clients to print out their photos. Like that's kind of the whole point of getting their images, right? Is to like print them and put them in their homes and, make the family photo album and stuff. And so any opportunity I have to remind my clients of that, really important thing that they should be doing, you know. I'll take that opportunity. And also for like the holidays and stuff, you know, at first I was like, oh, I don't want to bother my clients. They're getting so many emails and stuff. Like, I don't want to email them asking them to buy things from me. But like, people are looking to buy gifts for people for the holidays. So if I can remind them that they can have this like really unique, like beautiful, special gift to give to their friends and family, like, I don't know, if I had a photo album as a Christmas present, that would be like so magical for me. And so ultimately, I feel like clients are actually really appreciative of the fact that I'm reminding them that, oh, you can actually print your photos out through me, you know, and support me, a small business as well. So
can you update the, like, say if they're in the KCD test store catalog or whatever, but the holidays are coming up, like, can I can go in that catalog and adjust it and add like a ornament or something like that?
Oh yeah, totally.
So by the time they get that email saying like, hey, holidays coming up, there, when they go back to the shop, now they'll see these new products.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do they know? How do we attach these type of messagings to them? Like, okay, I got an abandoned cart or a holiday promotion automation set up.
Yeah, that's a good question. So after you like create and set up the app, it will pop up right here basically. And you can also create multiple versions of the same app. So maybe you have an abandoned cart for your weddings, you know, versus one for your portrait galleries. I'm going to just double check and make sure the email looks good here. And yeah, like the marketing emails are already written out so beautifully. Like you don't even really need to change anything about them if you don't want to. But once you save your app, then it sits right here, and you can either click on the app itself and click assign to galleries right here, and that will bring up this page where you can select all your galleries and stuff. Or you can also go all the way back to your individual galleries, and in the automations and discounts section, this is where you can also add the apps that you've made too. You can also, I don't know if we'll have time for a full demonstration of this, but also in your settings and then preferences. Oh, beautiful. You've already got gallery templates. You can also add the apps to your gallery templates as well. So whenever you create a new gallery, all of the apps are automatically added, and you just have to like check mark them to turn them on basically. And then anybody who visits the gallery will potentially get a nice little discount as well. And who actually receives the apps kind of depends on the app itself. So for example, if we go back into this abandoned cart app, you can, I think, oh no. So for this one, it will just send out to anybody who has items in their shopping cart. But for example, if we do this early bird app, you can actually set it for certain user types. So you can have, you know, an early bird for just your main clients if you wanted to. But I tend to say, you know, try and give as many discounts to as many people as possible, because you never know who's going to want to buy photos. I've done like boudoir galleries and like newborn galleries and like maternity galleries and stuff. And like the mother of, you know, the client or like the cousin or somebody like buys a print, you know, and like they could be even printing it out as a gift for the client too. So you never know who would want to buy what, you know, the photos that you have. So
that's another start, because I'm just using the program without like setting up everything's not set up. So it's probably why, if I'm seeing you go through all these different things and I see like my branding is not there, like my colors is not there, like those are things that I probably need to go in here and set all of that up, go through all of these different template automation thingies and make sure everything is ready to go. So
yeah. So yeah, you can go through and edit them, and you can even delete it and start it from scratch. And yeah, the setup does take, well, technically they're all ready to go, so you wouldn't necessarily have to change everything, but yeah, it might take a few minutes to like adjust the colors and stuff, but you can go in and like really adjust everything. And then once you're done, then you never have to change it ever again, and it's good to go for all of your clients. So like, for example, we've got the emails here. You can
I was getting ready to say emails is where I'm a little confused at.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
So basically, once the app is like triggered, I guess you could say, that's when the email is actually sent out to your clients. So for example, the early bird app, after your client visits the gallery, then the email is sent to them. And you can like change the content of the email. We can adjust the message of it if we wanted to. You can even change all of the colors of it as well if you wanted to. So
you
yeah,
can't create just an email on your own. They're all like emails that's already standardly written.
Yeah, they are. But I mean, you can go in and just like completely erase what is here and then just start the email message from scratch too. That's totally that's very much allowed. Yeah.
Yeah, because with those ladies, when I did those headshots and I wanted them to, as they opened their email, like, here, your gallery is ready, I had some messaging that I wanted there. But what I was realizing is that when I clicked that, they were getting a standard, what was already, I guess, your gallery is ready.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and created another tab and called it Win Hers. I can select this template as the email.
Oh yeah. So I think you're yeah.
Here I get confused. I was like, okay, all of these emails is right here, but it doesn't say I can edit them.
Right. Yeah. So with the default, this is what the system will just send out if you don't have anything set up. So yeah, you can't edit these ones, but if you create your own custom one, then you can edit all of the emails basically. And also in this section, these are all of the emails that could possibly be sent to your clients, but like if you don't ship orders yourself, like this email is never going to be sent to your clients. You know, they won't ever see it. Or if you don't ever expire your galleries, you know, they're not going to ever get any expiration emails. So you don't necessarily have to customize all of them, just the ones that will actually pertain to.
And if there's something not here and you think you may do it, you can't add it.
Right. That is true. Yeah. So,
okay. I'll have to change the name of one of those or something.
Yeah. The only thing that you can kind of play with is this gallery is ready email, I'd say. Like you can change, you know, the title and everything. And whenever you go to share the gallery with your client, you can, you know, select the email. So, for example, I have like a wedding preview email collection, and then I have the wedding final email collection. And in the preview collection, my gallery is ready email says, you know, your wedding preview is here, versus the final, this email says, you know, your wedding final is here. So you can, and then I'll just invite them to the gallery 2 times, basically. So you can kind of play with it that way a little bit. I suppose another thing you could do actually is back in the sales and automation section in the campaigns tab, this general coupon right here, this is basically like the most basic marketing app you can set up. And you can actually just remove the discount. So I can like not have a discount for my clients. I can also not display any gallery banners. You know, if I didn't want any messaging in the gallery itself, I can just delete all of those. And then I just have one email. So with this setup, it's basically like a general email newsletter or something. So you could, in theory, use this to add other custom emails, I'd say. But that's kind of that's kind of a little bit of a workaround to what it's really intended to be.
But they'll get like these 4 or 5 emails if you decided to send them.
Well, you can also just remove
just the one. Okay.
Yeah, you can remove the extra emails too. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a workaround. Okay.
Yeah. So that can totally work too. HoneyBook might be better though, anyways, just for general emails. But yeah, there's different options. And then while we're here, I'll go ahead and show you the discount. For all of the apps, you can adjust the discount if you want. There's lots of different discount types. So we can do a percentage off. We can do like $1 off if you want to give your clients like a $50 print credit or something like that. You can also even offer like free shipping, and you can also offer free products to your clients too. So for example, like for my wedding galleries, I offer like a free wedding album basically. So I could select all of my, fine art albums. You can set the maximum number of pages that's included, or spreads rather, I should say, that's included in that discount. And then there's this number of free products each user can order with this code, so they've got all of the options to choose from for their albums that the discount will apply to, but then they'll only actually get one album for free. So there's lots of different ways you can set up discounts and stuff. I mean, you could even do like $500 off for the album too.
Yeah, because sometimes I do offer like 200 off a wall art or 300 off. So basically, I'll create all of these different discounts into here, and then it'll give me like a code to email them. Like, how would they know they got it?
Yeah. So there's a few different ways. So there's the coupon code right here. You can change the code and have it be whatever you want, really. And then you've got your campaign duration, which is basically how long the client can use the coupon code for. So it's like, a 2-week discount, basically. And then with the email, you can notify your clients via email for this, or you can also like maybe not include the email and then just have a gallery banner, for example. So one actual way I use this is I offer my clients free shipping off of all orders over, I think it's $200 that I use that for. And I set the number of orders they can make with this code to like 100. So they always get, free shipping. And I can even change the discount description to free shipping. I can change the coupon code to free shipping even, or do whatever I want. And then we'll click apply. And for something like this, I want it to always be available for my clients. So I'm going to set the campaign duration to 60 months. So it's kind of always available for them. And then I don't have any emails sent telling my clients about free shipping, but I do have a banner that displays in the gallery where I say, free shipping off of all orders over X amount, right? So let's see, we'll do free shipping overall. On all orders over 200. We'll make the background color a little bit less severe here. We'll do something like that. Then we'll click apply, and we'll leave this banner up so we can at least just see what it looks like. But then we'll go ahead and click save to save the app. And then it's just waiting, and it's not assigned to any galleries yet, so no clients can actually use the discount code. But then we'll go ahead and assign it to galleries. So I won't actually send it to any clients, so don't worry there. But we can go to this automations and discount section, click to add the app, select our app, and then for different apps, this page will have different settings. So with the general coupon, you can actually select either your recipient types, or you can even choose like a specific user. So Danielle here, they'll only be able to use the discount code when they're logged into their account. And if they try to give the code to somebody else, you know, they won't get it, right? Versus like the gallery expiration app, you can set the expiration date for the gallery in here as well. So there's different ways you can do this, but I wonder if I can actually do it for nobody. Oh wait, that just selects any. So here, I'm gonna set it to just vendors only. I don't think you have any vendors in this gallery, so your clients won't actually see this app at all, which is fine. And also there's no email sent anyways. So we'll go ahead and click apply. And then once you click apply, that's when the app is added to your gallery and any relevant emails may or may not be sent out. But then we can go ahead and come over here and just preview it. So I'll show you what it kind of looks like. So yeah, since this is free shipping, they'll see the banner right up there in their gallery. And then they've also got the coupon code right here. So I probably should have put the coupon code up here as well. But so then they can see it. They don't get an email about this one because we deleted our emails. But then they can go ahead and click here and view the full shop and see it there. You can also even add, you can even add a banner right here too if you wanted to, but yeah. That's basically,
they have to add the store stuff too, because I mean I like that. So then that way, they're getting these offers or specials like right at a glance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So here, let me go ahead and I'll just remove that one from this gallery anyways. But yeah. That's the marketing apps. Again, there's a bunch of different ones you can like pick and choose from, but I would definitely recommend doing the abandoned cart one and the early bird one. Those are two pretty easy apps to set up, and also they're also our top performing apps too. The abandoned cart one was our top performing app for like quite a long time, and then I think last year the early bird one was a little bit better than the abandoned cart, but I really love both of them. They're really fantastic. So
okay, well, I'm gonna go click on all of those and just see what they are, you know, saying what it looks like.
Beautiful, sweet. Well, I guess we're a little bit over time now. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem.
But yeah,
no, I'm just trying to like picture all of this together. So if I am like demoing this to people, I think some of those features, because I'm gonna talk about like how I use it, creating a gallery, but I think I would like to show them how to definitely add a video and the slideshow, and even talk about the store. So that's good.
Yeah. Cool. Well, sweet. Right. Do you have any other questions or want to take a look at anything else on the site?
I think one thing, like when I'm looking at this screen here, like right here, and these little bubbles, this is just showing me like my recent activity people. Is that what we've seen?
Yeah, I think these are just photos that people have like recently viewed.
Okay.
It's just basically like a little overview of things. You can also change the like view too to have it be the past 24 months, although I guess that stays the same, but
okay,
yeah,
so
it's just like recent photos people look at basically.
And then something is happening. I don't know if this is with my HoneyBook. I don't know if this is because PicTime is connected with HoneyBook or something. But even over here to the left where it got all these names, and it says like the person's name but project, and it's grayed out. Like I was like, well, because I see Lucretia is down here, but that says Lucretia Fair Project, and it's grayed out. And I'm like, well, why? What is going on with that?
Yeah, it's basically grayed out because the gallery is offline right now. So it might be because it's connected to HoneyBook and you've created the gallery in HoneyBook, but you haven't sent it off to your clients yet. Or I think when you add a new client in HoneyBook, you can like automatically have the gallery created, but again, it won't publish the gallery until you actually send it to your client.
Because I'm adding it in PicTime. Because if you go back a little bit and you see Lucretia by herself name down there, but then that's where like if you click that, it's still online. and the
Yeah,
images
this
in here.
one, yeah, this one even has the photos in it too. So maybe, yeah, maybe it is kind of a HoneyBook thing.
Okay.
Because there's no photos or anything in here. So I think that is just a HoneyBook thing. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. And I thought I could scroll the names here because I was like, dang, if I'm looking for somebody, but I don't remember who their name is to do a search.
Oh yeah. So this will only show like the recent galleries. So if you click on client galleries right here at the bottom, this is where you can see your full list of all your galleries. So
Okay. I probably need to figure out how to turn that HoneyBook thing off because I had did a email campaign thing that was connected to my HoneyBook. So people was getting this free download from HoneyBook, but it put like all of them names over here, but there's nothing with it. Like there's not a gallery for them.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so if you wanted to, you can even, on this client galleries page, you can just hover over the offline empty projects and just click the trash can icon to remove it. Yeah.
All right. That's something to look at. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's anything else, but if it's anything that you think would be good, I think I should like last minute feature, you think? Because
good question.
Right now, once you come into here, it's only the client gallery, art galleries, sale. What is art galleries?
Oh, so art galleries, this is really fun. It's basically like a way for you to display like your personal like fine art photography kind of. It's basically like a gallery, but on the online space. So let's see. I wonder if let's see if we go to, oh, actually here, I'll show you how to get it from the site. So if you click on this little question mark icon right here, you can access our help center and see like all of the articles for everything. So if we go here to art galleries, let's see if I can show you kind of what it looks like a little bit. But yeah, it will display a little bit differently. So it's more like boutique, like, like a fancy sort of gallery. And you can't send the art galleries to like a specific client. It's basically like a public fine art shop, basically. But if we go, down here, you can kind of see, let's see if I can view it a little bit bigger. This is like what one of the pages looks like for one of the products there. And then we've also got, let's see if there's another good view of it from here. Oh yeah, you can also like change the colors of the art gallery, like change the background color. You can add like a
I wanted to sell art or something.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. You can also even use it if you're like a different kind of artist too. Like if you're a ceramicist or like a weaver or something, you could sell your tapestries or anything like that on here. It's definitely not limited to photos, but it is kind of catered towards photos just because we're a photo gallery, right? But yeah, it's basically just a fancy way to sell your fine art, really. But yeah, I don't think you necessarily need to talk about the art galleries.
That
kind of like a separate. Yeah,
that may be something like a particular something who really needs to learn about that. So
yeah.
I would probably say something because somebody would probably ask me during the talk if they was to see it. Because when you're in the person's gallery, how we went over the slideshow, the videos, the photos, the automations, but somebody's going to see that word blog next to it. So, and the blog is just as simple as the slideshow stuff, right? Like you just click it and it automatically.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, we can click that. We can select our design that we want. There's even an AI writing assistant, which it's actually pretty good. When I tested it out, it will spit out like a pretty convincing sort of like blog post. And you just like plug in, your particular keywords and stuff, but you can also just skip it too. And then it's the same sort of thing. We've got our photo selection, so we can, select whatever photos we want, or we can do, maybe just the client's favorites or something. And we can select those. We'll click to add, and then it creates a blog post in 2 seconds, really. And you can still adjust things. We've got different blocks where you can add stuff. You can even add like, I think you can even add like a slideshow somewhere in here. Oh, maybe, oh, there it is right there. So if you have a slideshow in the gallery, you can plug it into the blog post as well. And then we've got this share an SEO button where you can actually get the like integration code to put the blog right on your website. So yeah, you can have it displayed publicly for everybody. And this is nice too, because blogging would also take forever to do. I like never blogged because, you know, it would take like hours and hours. But now we've got like it's beautifully designed within a couple seconds. So yeah, it's really easy to set up.
So the client is seeing, when she opens up her gallery, she's seeing this blog, a slideshow, and the photos, or is this a separate link to a blog?
The blog is a separate link. So when the client opens up the gallery, she won't see the blog at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's more of a way for you to add it to your website.
To my website, like she would have to go to my website to now see.
Yep. You can like just get a direct link to the blog post too without adding it to your website. But kind of the point of the blogs is so that it's, you know, quick creation, so you can add it to your actual blog on your site. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good to know, because I know somebody is gonna be like, so can this help me with blogging? I saw a blog on there.
Yes, it can definitely help with blogging. It will make it so much faster and make it look so pretty. So yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and create like 2 or 3 test accounts and do some of these different features, so I have it already ready to go, and then we can like walk through stuff with the people.
Sweet. Sounds good. Well,
are you available? Like, say if I needed something else or to go over something else, so I just call, like, just get another appointment scheduled with you or something?
Oh yeah. You can schedule another appointment with me if you want, and then you can also. Oh, planes are so loud right now. Here, 2 seconds. But yeah, you can schedule another call with me, or I'll email you the recording of this as well, so you'll have my email and you can just email me anytime too. There's also the online help chat, and pretty much everybody on our support team is also a photographer too. So if you need like a quick question and answer, you can just hop on the chat and ask one of us there as well. Okay. So, yep.
All right. Well, that sounds good. I appreciate your time and going over all of this with me.
Of course, it's my pleasure. I'm excited to hear how the talk goes.
Yes, because I'm like, when she asked me, I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm down to do it, but I just want to make sure I'm prepared to do it. So, but this works out.
Cool. Well, sweet. I'll email you the recording so that you've got my email. I think it should be done in like an hour or so, maybe. I don't know how long it takes.
Okay, that's fine. And then if this HoneyBook sends you like that full written transcript, I will love that too. So
cool. Sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
All righty. Take care.
All right. Have a lovely rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Bye.